Just had knee surgery.
Oh,
Got both knees replaced. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Kia ora, good morning and welcome into Sky Sport Next. It is Super Saturday as we welcome you to the New Zealand American Football Federation finals. 3 finals in total today. And up first it is the Papatoetoe Wildcats up against Tamaki Lightning. That's the AFA Colts American Football Unity Bowl as it's known. Alongside me, he's going to be playing in the Premier game a little bit later on. He's the defensive captain of the New Zealand Marco, Darcy Williams. Darcy, welcome to Sky Sport.
good morning. Thanks for having me. Beautiful day for football.
It really is. As we look at the coin toss there, also sideline for us is Connor Ballett. And Connor, beautiful conditions down there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day at Mountfort. Feels a bit hard with the sun's shining.
Well, it is a great day in the blue Tamaki. Officials are on hand. This is the future of the American football game in New Zealand, these young Colts, and Darcy, it must bring back some nice memories.
Yeah, I've come through the grades from juniors to Colts to Prems since I was 13, so it's great to see the competition still going and going strong.
How'd you first get involved?
Watching it on TV, a bit of Madden, same way a lot of us start over here, and then found about a local team and just came down to start playing.
Well, it's a terrific match and terrific game, I should say, that we'll talk a lot more about after we see the official coin toss. Yeah, that's a big part of the game, American football. We'll get into who Connor and Darcy actually back as their teams in the NFL a little bit later on. So the formalities are now complete. And we're not too far away. Kia ora everybody and welcome into Sky Sport Next. It's finals footy here in Manurewa of the New Zealand American Football Federation. We've got the chairman, Andrew Fraser, who's alongside me, and it's a very important announcement. And Andrew, the TAB, is this where most of your income comes from?
Yeah, that's right. TAB are very significant contributors to us here at AFF, and for that we're very grateful.
How does it work?
So look, actually a little bit of every bet in American football globally comes back to support New Zealand American football and support and grow the game nationally. And the majority of that is through betting on betting in the NFL.
Well, I'd imagine that you're not going to be too happy with the next question because I'm a big San Francisco 49ers fan. If I bet on the 49ers, what impact does that have on you here in New Zealand?
Oh mate, we're very appreciative of punters like you and for my beloved Carolina Panthers as well. Look, the fact of the matter is American football is actually quite an expensive sport with the helmets and other kind of safety equipment. So we really appreciate the impact of funding from TAB for that. As an example, earlier this year we bought about $40,000 worth of helmets and other safety equipment to give to our clubs across the country. And you'll see that today on youth teams, in our women's game and also the men's game today as well.
Let's expand the conversation because thanks to the TAB, but this is a game that's growing right throughout New Zealand, not just here in Auckland. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's right. So we've seen a lot of growth in American football in New Zealand over the past few years, both in Auckland, which is still our main area for that, but we've got leagues going in Wellington and Christchurch, and we've also got clubs in Turangi, in Nelson, the Nelson Bay Honey Badgers actually, and then also in Hawke's Bay as well. So we're really seeing growth of the game nationally.
It's a terrific sport. You've got to get in behind it. Andrew, your final thoughts?
Yeah, just a big thank you to the TAB and also punters globally around this supporting New Zealand American football. Just to reiterate the TAB message, never bet beyond your means and always bet responsibly. Also can't wait for a great day of games out here today as well.
Yeah, looking forward to the finals today and don't forget, back the 49ers. Yes, TAB playing a very important part in New Zealand American Football Federation as we now look at the Tamaki Lightning Colts there in the blue. They will kick off. The Papatoetoe Wildcats to receive. And Das, if you've won the toss, which I'm sure you have on many occasions, what's the tactics here? What's the best play?
Well, on our side, we usually like to defer, which means we'll take the ball in the second half, let them have the first drive in the first half, and we try to set the tone on defence.
The Wildcats going through their chants just before we came to air, and boy, there's real unity in this team. As Noel Koof gets us underway. First possession to the Wildcats. Sadia. Just losing his balance.
Looks like a bit of moisture out there still. Early morning game. Field hasn't quite dried yet.
And so they're there just in between the 20 and the 30 metre mark. Is this where you look to just get your running game? Is that the important thing in the first quarter?
Yeah, knowing the Wildcats and their style of play, I'd say be looking out for a middle run here to start it off, set the tone.
We'll get to some of the players and the big boppers that are in the front there. Lavere, you can see in jersey number 73. There's the Wildcats now through there. Quarterback in Raymond Tuilemu Jr. Oh, the snap wasn't great, but he was able to just retrieve the ball and just get an extra few metres, get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's done well there on the fumble to pick up 2 yards there. Not a bad result for the Wildcats.
Well, there's been big talk about this young man, Raymond Tuilemu. Have you heard much about him, Darcy, around the traps?
Yeah, I've seen these guys play twice this year. Wildcats getting the upper hand. Looks like he's playing beyond his years.
So Tuilemu Jr., the quarterback, the handoff to Saidea, who was used from the return. He gets close to that first down.
Good stretch run there around the edge. Using that tackle to steal the DN. Nice play.
So third down and a couple. Third and 3. Good to see them getting the running game in early.
Yeah, setting the tempo. Lightning still staying in that 3 deep defense, which is interesting to see on a 3rd and 3. Weary of the pass.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Tuilemu gets the ball, juggles it, and now he gives it off to Sayada. Doesn't make any yards on that, and so they'll be forced to kick from here. That breeze, though, Connor, is that playing much of a part?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good down here. The sun's shining. Good day for footy, but field's a bit hard. Just looking beautiful.
Yeah, that breeze looks like it is favouring the Wildcats. What do they do here? Darcy on 4th and a couple.
You know, normally in your own territory, I'd say punt the ball down the field, use the territory, but 4th and half, I reckon they're going to have a go up the middle.
Well, they are rolling up the sleeves, chancing their arm early in this match. We're in the first quarter here, first possession for the Wildcats, and they're going to run it on 4th, and here is Tuilemu. A brilliant runner, looks for a block and gets that first down. That's a lovely play. Real confidence from Raymond Tuilemu.
Aggressive call from the Wildcats early in the game. Love to see that in the gear roll.
Got a nice block too from Zadia and shirt number 5 that really gave him the opportunity to get on the outside and get that first down.
First down.
Love to see receivers making their blocks on the edge like that.
Well, do they start looking to some of their wide receivers? And Jeffrey Saliva wearing jersey 4. We've had big raps on him on the right-hand side. That's where he's patrolling. And he's going to throw out towards that way too, but it's not to the man we were talking about in Saliva.
Go to the slot receiver or the tight end there on a 5 and out. A wet ball, still looks hard to bring it in.
Nice set play there though, Darcy. It looked like it was well organised.
Yeah, it was on. try and keep the Lightning defence honest here and split the plays between the run and the pass.
Some big defensive work coming in from OJ Fahamokio for the Tamaki Lightning Bolts. He's in jersey 67, takes up most of the frame of your screen. You can see there. Getting through a power of work alongside Douglas Swart, as it's now 2nd and 10. The running game again is working well for the Wildcats. They pick up 5 yards on that run. Nice blocking, good running.
Good play, good tackle. It's a nice old Wildcats play there. It's a fake handoff to the running back and then a pitch to the tight end coming across in the front.
3rd down.
Connor, all about possession, right? Controlling it in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's pretty good down here. It's pretty windy, so if they do have to punt, might be able to get it right down into that corner.
Well, 3rd and 5 now.
Big play.
Tuilemu in the pocket, looking to throw on this occasion. He's got good blocks. Now he throws the ball just outside the grasp of one of the receivers in Petiboni, I think it was, in jersey 84. 89 actually. Anthony Petiboni didn't miss it by much to us.
Unfortunate there, the concept was good. Ball just half a second behind him, he couldn't quite stretch out. It's unlucky there. They're going to have to punt this away, I'd say.
They're on 4th and 5, and so what are they going to do here? Is it the punt, or are they going to look to chance their arm again? Well, they are. Such is the youth, such is the enthusiasm.
Oh, he's going to sit back. I think he's going to punt this one.
He's asked for the snap. Yes, he is. So first chance for Tamaki Lightning Bolts to get their hands on the possession for this afternoon.
Changeover of downs.
Great coverage tackle there on the punt team. Good special teams play.
So just for those tuning in for the first time on Sky Sport Next, that's the game of American football. You've got 4 plays to try and make 10 yards is the basics of it, isn't it?
Yep, and on that 4th play, if you go for it, you can keep the ball, but you've got to get past that line, otherwise it's a handover, a bit like rugby league, kicking on last.
So you get 4 plays. If you can get the 10 yards, you then get another 4 plays to try and work your way down the field.
That's right.
And here is Anthony Soakai. He's the quarterback for the Tamaki Lightning Colts there. First chance to run the ball. There's a nice seam there too. Good block up front. Gave the running back a chance to get through, and that was Matai Nakota.
2nd down.
Good blocking from the men up front.
This is the battle I'm really excited to see. Wildcats got some great linebackers, and that QB and running back from Lightning are talented.
Tall, athletic quarterback is Anthony Soakai. Just under 6 foot tall for a young man, but he's got great vision, great set of skills, and on this occasion, hands off again. The running game working well for the Lightning Colts. And there to make the tackle, and it was a big one, was Fiomaya.
Third down.
3rd down, they're getting closer to that first down mark. 7 still to play in the first quarter.
2 solid run plays there. I look for the pass here. They've got some good catching options on this team.
Let's see if they can go to their wide receivers. And Kautai, Charlie Kautai, we're in jersey 22, is out to the right. In jersey 16 is Douglas Swart. Keep an eye out for the wide receivers. Soakai with the count, the dummy, and then he looks to throw the offload. Nice block, but just get into that first down, and they've got it. Yes, they have. Nice play, good execution.
Lovely play-action pass play there. They sucked in the linebackers on that fake run, pulled it out, sent it on a little dump off for the first down.
And Connor Soakai looking very comfortable in that quarterback position.
Yeah, it's good down there playing into the wind, so it'll be interesting to see if they try to get some deep passes going up.
Well, there is a pass that they've just given now.
Oh,
Tackle that should have been made there. They would have lost a couple of yards, and that's better. Much better from the defence of the Papatoetoe Wildcats, but that's a nice run from Matai in the quarter. Not much of a figure, Darcy, when you think of the running back, but that's basically what they are, aren't they? Short, powerful, and able to get over those yards.
Yeah, the key is balance. Balance through contact, keeping your feet. That corner came free then, missed the receiver block. Almost made the tackle, but he had his boys there to clean him up.
Came flying out, didn't he, Sol Rakete?
That's the one.
Boy's eyes must have lit up like saucers.
You get excited seeing that as a DB.
Anthony Sorkai again, and the quarterback. Going lateral was none. Now they give it back to him, that left hand. This try, and it's intercepted. Intercept by the Wildcats.
Fumble.
Ball is free, the fumble. Picked up again, and Wildcats will hold on to possession there. Talk me through that.
Wow, they've gone past there. It's been picked off. And then it's been fumbled and recovered by the Wildcats. A lot going on in that play.
Sorokai looking to use his left arm to go down that left-hand flank, and it was intercepted. And then the fumble, as you mentioned, Darcy, that was dangerous. It could have gone back to the Tamaki Lightning Bolt Colts.
Could have been. If Lightning managed to recover it, then they would have had first down. So it's a good recovery there for the Wildcats. They're in great territory now to score.
Well, as you mentioned, in good field position. And Connor, this is where you normally start looking to run the ball as well. Look for some seams up close.
Yeah, get nice down deep in there in the red zone and then try to get some passes over top maybe.
Well, let's see if they can advance the ball. 1st and 10. Ball around the 25-metre mark. Inside the opposition territory, the fake, and now Tuilemu buying a bit of time. He's going to get sacked. Yes, he is. Big play from the Tamaki Lightning Colts. Not falling for the fake. Getting up, and that's a nice tackle too from the big man there wearing jersey 70.
2nd down.
Saw number 67 OJ on the left end there, getting around, putting that pressure on, not giving him a lane to break out in the pocket.
And Gian Amua, my apologies to his parents there, Amua. Jersey 70 got up with a good sack, didn't he?
Got some size on that Lightning D-line.
He certainly has got some size there. Good sack, they've taken them back, and now it's 2nd and 17, and now the running game. Nice seams, nice gaps. That's a lovely run. Now they've got to the first 10. Looks like he's going to get more yards. Touchdown! Has he got there? Officials say yes. That is a touchdown to the Wildcats. What a run from Zachariah Sayadya. Brilliant piece of American football from this young Papatoetoe Wildcat side.
Zachariah, number 5, excellent balance there, breaking through tackles, keeping his feet. Great run down the sideline.
Well, I'll take it back to the fumble. Well, I should say the intercept rather, and then the fumble, but it was the turnover inside their own half that gave the opportunity to the Papatoetoe Wildcats, not too far away from here, Papatoetoe, here in Manurewa. So kind of home from home. And what a run from Zachariah Sayadaya.
Do not hit the spot.
Going for 2-point conversion here.
Looking for the extra 2 here is Tuilemu. Tuilemu going wide, getting there as well. That's lovely play. And for the extra 2, we've heard quite a bit about him. The running game of Raymond Tuilemu on that occasion, using all those skills.
Yeah, he's a dual threat QB. You got to box him in, otherwise he's going to get out there and he's going to drop his head on you too and try and make a tackle.
Using his pace, getting on the outside, and that's a dream start for the Wildcats. Here was the replay after the touchdown, the 2 points. And what was the key here, Das?
Well, it looks like they're going to try and set the edge on the left side. They're going to use that running back as a lead blocker there to set the edge. He's going to continue around. That's a one-on-one tackle that's going to be hard to make every time.
And just missed the tackle there from Vessels. Marshall's Vessels, number 91, came up, had the opportunity to try and make the tackle on Tuilemu. Couldn't do it, and there's a celebration from the quarterback.
Always tough against the Wildcats. They've got so many running options. QBs can always move. That's a QB with a running back's body right there. That's tough.
Well, the Tamaki Lightning Colts will receive the ball. Boy, they have got some big, impressive athletes in both of these sides. I know that they've got padding on. And they'll let it run.
Using that wind to their advantage there with a great kickoff, splitting the two returners down the middle. It's a big play for the Wildcats there, pinning them down in their own territory.
And Connor, that breeze looks like it has got a little bit stronger.
Yeah, it's really picking up down here. That kick really benefited from that wind.
Using the conditions to their benefit as they lead 8-0. Still here in the first quarter. Now we're into just referee's time. We're not too far away from the end of this first quarter. It's been a good start to the game. The Wildcats dominating a lot of the territory and the possession in the first downs. Able to get a couple of downs, and then there was an intercept.
First down, Lightning.
And then they kicked it on the fourth down to give the Lightning Colts some possession. That led to the intercept and then the first touchdown of the game. Anthony Sorkai. Big, tall, looking for the throw. It's a nice throw and it's been caught as well. Beautiful first play from the Lightning Colts and lovely catch from Thomas Nan.
Thomas Nan there. Timmy Turns have played alongside him, played against him. The kid is fast.
Lovely route too that he ran, wasn't it?
Beautiful seam right up the middle. Great ball into the wind as well from the QB.
Well done, Anthony Sorkai. That'll give him a lot of confidence playing into this breeze that you keep talking about. Darcy, you and Connor are talking about the breeze that they are playing into, but that's a lovely first throw and the first down. And they go 1st and 10. Ball now on the 45-metre mark inside the Papatoetoe Wildcats territory. Sorkai again going through the count. Now looking to run the game. Good patience there. Shown from Nakota. Matai Nakota not playing it too fast, just waiting for his blockers in front to try and give him a seam or give him a bit of space to run through. Picks up a couple.
Let's go, D.
2nd and 8. A lot of work going on in the front lines. Sorkai, wide pass on this occasion to that man Nakota again, gets a nice block in the quarter towards the sideline. Might have picked up a couple. And they'll go to 3rd and 6.
Good solid edge defending there from the Wildcats. Not allowing them to get around. Set up a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
Strong breeze. Really picking up now. Tamaki in the blue, Papatoetoe Wildcats in the red, and they're leading by 8-0. As the referee says, end of the quarter.
Yeah, good first quarter. Good quality of play here.
What stood out in the first quarter for you, in particular, Das?
I think Lightning haven't had a chance to get going on offense yet, but now they're going to flip it around and they're going to be in the Wildcats half with the wind behind them. I'm going to look for the QB to get going now. And like I said before, young Tommy Nan, number 48, not big in stature, but you got to double cover him. He's too fast, too agile to leave alone.
Well, we saw the impact that he did have too, Connor. That lovely catch over 20 yards where they really looked for something and into the breeze.
Yeah, that throw will give him a lot of confidence throwing that down the seam into the breeze. So I think he'll take that confidence into the second quarter now, going through the wind. Be nice.
Well, it's great to have your company with us here today, and a big thanks to Darcy and Connor for stepping in to help us with this commentary of the first final of 3 here on our Super Bowl Saturday. It is the Papatoetoe Wildcats. Welcome back to our commentary. Papatoetoe in the red, Tamaki Lightning in the blue. It is 8-0 at the end of the first quarter. The coach rather of the Papatoetoe Wildcats is pretty happy with that first quarter as now return to live action. And it's Anthony Sorkai, the quarterback for the Lightning Colts, and somebody got offside. Somebody infringed at the line.
It's a false start there from number 48. Bit of confusion on the snap count, that's going to hurt them. Oh, they jumped on the O-line as well there.
They've caught it on number 76, Samuel Lama. Boy, he's big. If he moves, the whole world knows. Here he is in the front line, Samuel Lama. And that does hurt, doesn't it? They were in a real good field position. They were maybe looking to run the game. And so what changes now from a running, possibly first down to, what, a passing game now?
We're in a 3rd and 10 now, so the defense can cheat a bit, knowing it's going to be a pass play here.
Sorkai went to none on the first time. At the start of this play, where does he look to try and go now? That left arm, as Lightning looks up. Nothing on, wants to run the ball himself, looking to try and get close to the first down, but picks up around 8 yards, still too short. This will be 4th and 2. Ball on the 40-metre mark.
Had a feeling there he was going to take a jump for the first down for a sec, but I think he saw that linebacker coming down and thought second of it. Oh, going to go for it here on 4th and 3.
Well, we saw the Wildcats do that earlier on, Darson, so he's quick enough too. So okay, somebody's jumped. False start.
Oh, they've tried to draw them off with the snap count here. It's going to be the ref's call if it's an offside or a false start. Who's jumped first?
Well, let's just look towards the officials. They get together here to the officials, and which way is it going to go?
Going to be a huge call here.
This is a massive moment, Das. So defense, and he got them on the snap, didn't he? The call, they jumped early, and there it is. Is that automatic first down? Yes, it is.
That's enough. Good strategy there to set up for the 4th down, get the defense ready to jump. They're going to go on 2 there, so they're going to go on the second snap count, pull them offside, get the free first down.
Well, in good field position. They've got the conditions with the wind at their back at the moment, and it is all Tamaki Lightning at the moment. They trail by 8. Anthony Sorkai, the man, is the quarterback. You can see that lovely frame in the picture. He gets the ball, and now he offloads here. Nice first break of it. None. Running lateral, runs into some defense, and they managed to retrieve possession there. Good play coming in from Sasulu. Sol Sasulu made the tackle out on the edge.
Excellent tackle there. Saved what could have been a pretty decent run play there. They've only picked up 1 yard in the end.
Well, 2nd and 9, Connor. That looked promising.
Yeah. The wind is really moving down here. It's going side to side and back to forward. So, it's good to see them getting the run plays going.
It's a beautiful game. So many pieces, moving pieces, that you've got to be aware of what is happening, both on attack and defense, offense and defense. As Anthony Sorkai again goes into the count. Running back is there, but he's looking to throw. Finds somebody up the middle. That's a nice run. The cross route of going up and then across the field. And it looks like it's worked. Douglas Swart. He's picked up the first down.
It's going to be a first down on a deep cross from the ex-receiver spot. He's thrown it low, so he's kept him protected from the linebacker coming down to hit him. It's a great pass, great catch, good play.
Well done, Douglas Swart. Covered a lot of ground going up and then across the field. And boy, the patience of Sorkai, that's been a real feature in this first half.
Yeah, I like the way he's looking out there. He's got a really nice drop back, seems composed, seems quite comfortable in the pocket, and that O-line's giving him time as well.
Anthony Sorkai, the quarterback, but nothing gets done without the big men up front, giving him that protection. Sorkai, the pass now to Nairn. He's quick, this young man. Hits and spins, but they don't take the dummy. Nice tackle coming in from Kalfana. Ala Kalfana.
Second down.
I give number 22 on the Wildcats. Who's that? Tommy Seo. I give him the credit on that play, setting the edge there, not letting any space with that sweep. Got a good bull rush out there.
That's why we've got you up here, Darcy, and Connor is with us on the sideline as well, and we'll get to his comments about some players that he might be keeping an eye out for. Certainly been some good work being done by the big men up front and on the edges. As Soakai now, the dummy pass loops around, looks a nice little pop pass there, but it's down. Boy, that looked dangerous. And Thuckham, Gabriel Thuckham was there. He had the, well, you'd say he had the world in front of him. What's the referee calling here?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Diving on a player after play stop. That's his first of the game.
So the unsportsmanlike conduct has cost them dearly.
Yeah, so it was already an unfortunate play for Lightning there with the drop, but now they're going to lose 15 yards and go back, so they're going to be in very long territory here for getting the first down.
Wow. They've taken it all the way back inside their own half now, inside their own. Yes, they are. About 4 metres inside their own half. And talk us through that unsportsmanlike conduct. Darcy, what is with that?
I'm not sure. I think I missed the original call, but it looks like he's dived on a player that was already on the ground. Bit of unnecessary contact after the play there. Or
Well, they've moved the ball actually to the 45-yard line inside the Wildcats territory. So just making an adjustment there with the 15 yards. And it still is 3rd and long. Soakai throws, and that's a nice catch. Good play there. Soakai with the lightning pass. I think it was Nan again, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. He's got hard to cover on an out route there. He gets so low. He's got such good balance on his routes. They picked up some good yardage back there to make it up on 3rd down, but it's still about 3rd and sort of 23, I'd say.
A long way to go, all right. 3rd and 23, as you mentioned.
Look for another pass here.
Good defence shown from the men in the red shirts, the Papatoetoe Wildcats. They'll look to go wide, and they do. You picked it. Darcy, you said that that's where he was going to go, and he was looking for his runner in Kautai, Charlie Kautai, jersey 22. Boy, you saw that a mile away.
Yeah, saw Charlie line up there. He looked hungry for it. You can see the way a receiver lines up when they think they're going to get the ball. He's a tall receiver. He's got good length. Ball just a bit beyond him there. It's unfortunate.
Boy, fantastic sitting here next to you that you could see it even before it was snapped. You were pointing out to where the ball was going to go. Like sitting next to a guy that's already read the newspaper that came out yesterday. Brilliant.
The good thing about football is like a chess match. Sometimes you can see the next move.
I'm sure Connor would have spotted that as well.
Yeah.
Of course, he's going to say yes. 4th, I'll look for the kick.
He's going to try and pin him down in the corner here. That's a great kick.
Beautiful kick there from Soakai using that left foot. He's obviously left-handed and he's left kicker as well. Rolls it beautifully, just a couple of yards out from the goal line of the Wildcats. Really using the conditions very well, Dust. That's beautiful play.
Yeah, he's pinned him down about the 1 yard line there. That's all you can ask from your punter. Special teams coach is going to be smiling at that play there.
Kind of the big question too is that the Lightning Colts actually held possession there for quite some time, and that's going to have an effect on the Wildcats team and the defence of how long they're out on the field.
Yeah, really drained that clock down, so we'll see if the Wildcats can get out of their red zone here. It's going to be a big push.
Well, the Wildcats quarterback is Raymond Tuilemu.
Ball spotted, first down.
If you just joined us, that was Zachariah Saidi who scored the touchdown from a running play. Got a beautiful seam, and the blockers up front doing their job, gave him the ability to run the ball, and run the ball he did. Now that just on the 1 yard line looking to run the ball, there he is again, the man that got the touchdown. Saidia bursting through the tackles, loses the ball, the fumble, manages to reclaim it though. Boy, he is powerful.
Excellent run there. Going against the wind in your own red zone, 1 yard line. A lot of pressure on the offense there, and they managed to pick up 10 yards. It's a huge play.
Picks up the first down. Does the man that scored the touchdown. Having a fantastic final, and this is 1v2. Maneko Semu, Freedom Setu, and Wyatt Hitchens, the coaches for the Papatoetoe Wildcats, and for Tamaki Lightning, Rob Gambolati. Shiraz Soisa, who's been very, very helpful in our commentary and right throughout the whole week in our broadcast as part of this team. And now the Wildcats, he drops back and now he looks to run to Ilemu. Some big men in front of him. The ball has been stripped, and that's a steal, and now a turnover here to the Tamaki Lightning. Beautiful play. Don't know who got his hands in there, but the quarterback went down Main Street and he got robbed.
You got 3 players in the tackle there. Good thing about coming in as that 3rd or 4th player is you get a free shot to rip that ball out, and he's done perfectly there. Now they've got the ball down there in the red zone with the wind. They've got to score here.
That's a big play, Connor.
Yeah, it looks like the field's still a bit wet, influencing their ball handling a little bit.
First down, ball spotted.
So first down for the men that are behind on the scoreboard just. Connor Ballett and Darcy Williams, the co-commentators here with us
Hurry up.
on this broadcast as we enter the last couple of minutes of the second quarter of this, the final of the Colts division and the New Zealand American Football Federation. Good field position here for the man. They go to Nan again, the running game, steps off the right, beats the first tackle that came in from Rakete, but then makes a couple of extra yards, gets back to where the line of scrimmage was.
Yeah, they're really trying to stretch the field, running out with Nikota there. He's just struggling to get the edge. The right tackle's sort of not getting that, being able to handle that bull rush from 22 on the Wildcats.
Losing a yard on that play, so it's now 2nd and 11. The quarter, the running back, the halfback here is Anthony Soakai. Soakai gives it. And that's another loss. Leano Langi was the man coming across. Got the pass, and really they saw that one, the Wildcats, and were able to come forward and make the play.
Peter Patea there, he's come through, he's swept the left tackle, and he's made a big tackle on that jet sweep. A big play. One-man play on there for the Wildcats.
Another turnover we thought was going to be crucial, but the Lightning Colts in blue struggling to try and get a first down here. It's 3rd and 17. They're going backwards, if anything. Now they need something special. Maybe this is where they do look to go wide. Out to Kultai, Charlie Kultai in jersey 22. Let's see if he comes into play. Solkai looking left.
Gonna go to Tommy on the corner here.
Goes out to the corner, and it's knocked down.
Look like number 2 there. Raketi for the Wildcats comes in. Triple coverage. That's a tough pass to make. He's almost picked it off there.
Thomas Nan was the man that he was looking for. I thought they would have gone to 22 Kultai. He looks like the more taller of the 2 athletes.
Yeah, they've got a good duo out there. One small, speedy, and one tall possession receiver. What do they do here? They're too close to punt. They're not going for the field goal. Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Okay, 4th and 17. Looking to just try and get down towards that marker, and now here he is, Solkai looking, buying some time. Solkai with the bullet arm out towards the left-hand side, and unfortunately they couldn't hold on to it. The heat came on from the Wildcats, and that will give the Wildcats possession back at the point of where it was. So not too much damage from that steal from their quarterback in Raymond Tuilemu.
Yeah, Coach Marika for the Wildcats there is going to be very happy with that result. Good stand from the defense, showing what they're worth out here.
Not too far away from the end of the half now. We're into referees and the officials' time, I should say. So the Wildcats, Raymond Tuilemu gets it. Nice throw. Nice run as well from Saliva. And so Jeffrey Saliva gets a first down in the first play of the possession for this time. Nice throw from the quarterback.
Yeah, good quick throw. Nice little seam route from Saliva. He's catching up the middle. Safe hands. Wraps up the ball. Not going to fumble it. First down.
Just waiting for them to move the sticks there. You can see them now just moving them to the 1st and 10. Not too much time left in this quarter. And the umpire says...
Now we're at the 2-minute warning.
I knew we were close. Tuilemu again. This time he hands off to Saidia. Big and strong, running out towards that left-hand side, picking up a couple of valuable meters. Once again, showing his class.
I'm a big fan of this running back. He's taller than the average running back, and he's not so thick, but he runs hard. He's got great balance. Looks hard to tackle out there.
Connor, what do you make of the running back, Zakaria Saidia?
Yeah, he's a nice low runner, gets contact nice and low, and he falls forward, which is good. Gets a few extra yards on the end there.
Picked up a couple of meters. 2nd and 6. Tuilemu drops back that right arm into the breeze. Is always going to hold up, and it's intercepted. Beautiful intercept. Here goes Lungi. Lungi down the sideline. Lungi with the defenders coming across, just out. A couple of meters short of the goal line. And Liano Lungi with the intercept.
Liano Lungi, a great play there. He's read that ball coming out. Slipped out the back of the hand of the QB. He's come straight down from the middle of the field, taken it away, and made a beautiful run back with pace.
Connor, happened right in front of you. How good?
Yeah, beautiful pick, mate. I think the wind affected that pass a little bit.
You're spot on. We could definitely see that the trajectory of the throw was hampered by the wind. He was throwing into the breeze, and Lungi picks up valuable meters for Tamaki Lightning Colts, and an opportunity here to try and score before the break.
They're going to be first in about 4 or 5 yards with the wind. I'm going to look for an inside run here. Try and go through maybe the 2 or the 4 hole on the right side and break it through.
Let's see if they're going to go to the running game, aren't they? Do they use Thomas Nan, or is it Nakota?
Nakota.
All right, let's see if they use Nakota to try and get into that end zone. Anthony Soakai waits. There he is, Nakota takes the step, gets to the line of scrimmage, he's held up, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timeout.
And there's a timeout here for the Lightning Colts. Good time to call a timeout as well. We're probably into the last 60 seconds of the first half, the second quarter.
Yep. Yeah, knowing Shiraz as a coach, he's going to come out here into the huddle. He's going to have something planned for this time in this game.
Boy, it's been a terrific first and second quarter of the final. It's everything that you would have wanted. Well, these two teams are the best in the Auckland competition, 1v2, and I've really seen their skill set and the maturity, which is something for me, Darcy. I mean, I haven't seen these guys, a lot of these guys, but just how calm they are, in particular the two quarterbacks, and Anthony Soakai and also Raymond Tuilemu.
Yeah, it's been nice to watch these young QBs play with some confidence. A lot of these guys haven't, they've only been playing 2nd, 3rd year, so they're playing really well for Colts grade. It's good quality football out here. It's nice to see.
A smart timeout from Shiraz Soisa. He's come on, he's delivered the message, and now it's a matter of execution. Douglas Swart was interesting for me there. Was asking some questions as Sosa was walking away, and of course he's lining up out on the left-hand side.
I think Wildcats might be expecting a middle run. I wouldn't be surprised if they go play action here and pull the ball out for a pass, but we'll see.
So is it Nakota or Swart?
Ooh.
Flag is there, false start.
False start. That hurts.
Oh, wow. So a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Yep. which completely changes the kind of play that you're going to go for here. They can't sell out on the run anymore.
Oh, maybe Swart knew something we didn't. Douglas Swart, who's desperate to try and get into this game, and so is that man Kautai, Charlie Kautai. They've got to use him. He's certainly got a height advantage out on the right-hand side, up against Sol Rakete. Player in motion. Soakai calls for it.
Play action.
Gets it, play action, runs around. The pass and found somebody. There's a flag that's come out from one of the officials. Maybe an early block, maybe something happened downfield.
They might pick up 16 Swart here on a block downfield, possibly before the ball was caught. It's a shame. It's that play action I was looking for, but might get pulled back here.
Well, they've certainly had their opportunities here, Tamaki Lightning Colts, in the second quarter. Connor, they've pretty much had a mortgage on this part of the field so far.
Yeah, been down there a long time. No points to show for it yet, so it'll be good to see what Shiraz draws up.
Well, the officials there now just talking about what it was. We'll listen in for the explanation. Here he is.
Offense.
Oh.
Downfield. After this 5-yard penalty, replay the down.
So what's...
Is declined.
They're going to decline the penalty? Interesting. So they've got an illegal lineman downfield there, so he's pulled the ball out for a play action pass. When it's a pass play, the O-line cannot advance down the field. They have to stay back. So one of them's got caught slipping down the field there a bit, and the referee's picked it up. Now they are going to accept the penalty.
Yeah, I thought when he said that it's been declined, I was like, wow, why would you decline a penalty like that? So
There's 2 penalties in play. We've taken the illegal downfield penalty.
2 penalties in play, so one offsets the other, does it?
So they're going to accept the one that pushed them back further there.
Okay.
3rd and long.
3rd and long. Soakai looking downfield, trying to buy some time now. He has to get the skates on, change his arms. He's got to be sacked. Beautiful play. Chased him down and got his prey as well.
Timeout, Lightning. Sink the half.
Wow, that was a big moment in the game.
I've seen the arms flashing of a Lightning receiver down there at the far corner. He could have got free, that ball was there, but great pursuit from number 38 to get that sack. It's a huge play.
Certainly was a big play, and that was Uhila, Tavita Uhila. Apologies, I'm just trying to find his name in my list here. Uhila, we're in jersey number 28. The Tongan born Uhila gets the job done. What are your thoughts, Das, as far as the execution of the Lightning Colts? It kind of seems that every time they've got into the red zone of the Wildcats have just picked up their game. It's no disrespect to the Lightning Colts, but it's more the accolades for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're getting good pressure. The D-line and linebackers' pursuits are great. The plays on offense taking a little bit too long to develop, and he doesn't quite have that time to let those routes go to the secondary.
3rd and goal. That's pretty much it. Sokai's going to have to throw the Hail Mary, and he does just that. It's not taken. Only one receiver in the area, and that was Thomas Nan. He was up against 3 defenders. That's not a fair matchup, and the accuracy just wasn't on point. He's got a lovely arm though, Soakai. Boy, he got that through the air pretty quickly.
That ball's come out hot, come out with a spiral. Like I said, they're going to have to double team, triple team Tommy because he's too quick, but that ball's got to come down a bit for him to score there.
So does that mean, with you saying that, does that mean that there's players that are open then? I mean, if 2 or 3 of them are on now, and surely there's some space somewhere.
Yeah, they've got to be one-on-ones all around the field on the rest of the space. They just got to, he's got to identify his receivers, make his reads.
Soakai, this time they go out to the right. There he is, the bigger, taller. Unfortunately, the route that he ran was a bit short because it went over the head of Charlie Kautai, and that is 4 and out.
Sokai's got to be a bit upset there that he's cut his route short. If you finish that in the back corner, that was a pretty nice pass there.
Yeah, as you mentioned though, you've picked him out a couple of times for us. Darcy, that Charlie Papatoetoe, I'd be looking to him a lot more. I think he's a real threat.
I've walked past him. He's got to be 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, wow.
22
All right, not a short player. Beautiful sized athlete for a wide receiver, and they just haven't connected. Still plenty of time left in this game. Don't worry about that. We've still got 2 quarters to play as we now enter the final stages of the first half. This the second quarter, and it's the man that scored the touchdown, Zachariah Taidea, runs it. Look at the officials. Plenty of whistles going on, and yes, it is half time. Time out, actually, for the Wildcats. This is the longest 2 minutes in history.
A lot of ball stoppages, a lot of incompletes, a lot of penalties stopping the clock here. Just like basketball, the last 2 minutes can be as long as a quarter.
Exactly. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I'm loving it. There's been so much action in the second quarter. The Wildcats have given up opportunities. Tamaki Lightning Colts have had the chance. They've had the conditions in their favour as well, but just haven't been able to capitalise.
I might have thought that the Wildcats would have just run the clock out there and been happy to go to half-time, but they're going to call the timeout and go aggressive on it. So good on them.
Yeah, this, into this wind, which is certainly picking up. Good crowd as well, Connor. I think that, this is obviously the Colts game, and so very early in the morning still here on a Saturday, but good to see the numbers turning up.
Yeah, big crowd so far. I see the numbers are probably picking up throughout the day. The Wildcats are nice and loud down on the sideline, hoping to shut them out for this first half. Be important to hold on to the ball here.
We'll get to the chants and everything a little bit later on, fellas, because I want your insights into it. I love it. I love hearing when guys get together and they've got their chants of their team. As we look at live action now, Tuilemu with that right arm. It's a bullet. So he intercepted again, and now they're off to the races. Beautiful intercept from Vessels. Vessels down the sideline. Gets to the 10-yard line. Have we got time? Have we got time? Yes, we have. That's the second intercept of the quarter.
And that is why I thought they might have run the ball out, run that clock out. You don't want to be running into this wind too much, and they've just given the Lightning another opportunity to strike, so this Wildcats defense is going to be tested for the third time.
And Connor, who'd be a coach? Why would you coach a team when you're ahead by 8, you play out the clock and you throw a pass like that?
Honestly, really knee the ball down or run it down, get to the half nice and safe with up at the half.
Well, I've called for a timeout. And Shiraz Soysa again, we've just been told, is that 30 seconds remain, he says? So 30 seconds, they've been given so many chances. Surely this is the one time where the Tamaki Lightning Colts get some reward for all of the efforts of the second quarter. Well, come on, fellas. Where do we go here? Who do they look to? You've spoken about Nakora, maybe using the running game again. Is that where they look to, Das?
Well, they've probably used all their timeouts here, so they've got 30 seconds. You probably want to go past, because if it's an incompletion, the time's going to stop. It's enough time for 3-4 plays there, so I'd be surprised if they go run here from the 10-yard line.
Connor?
Yeah, I'd agree. It's going to be rough here on the Wildcats defense, just coming back on the field after being off for 2 plays, so it'd be nice to see them have a strong push up front.
Look for those crossing routes across the end zone here. Try and break the zone.
So much to look for. Connor Ballett and Darcy Williams are the commentary. The voices that you're hearing here. Anthony Soakai gets the ball, runs around the left hand. There's a flag that's been thrown. Now he throws. How's the pass? On point! It's a touchdown! Touchdown given, but the flag is out. Might have been the offence of the Wildcats. This might stand. Is it touchdown? The officials get together. Listen in.
Yep.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, it was. Penalty declined. It is touchdown. What a catch. What a play.
And again, play action. Looking for that double route from Tommy on the sideline. He's going to go and run a bit of a post corner there, catch it in the back of the end zone. It's been their weapon all year. That's one of their go-to plays. Great throw from the QB there.
What a pass. What a route. What a run. What a time to strike, Connor.
Yeah, great poise from Soakai there. Great throw. Timmy turns open in the corner. Just beautiful play.
Boy, it's great having you two here in the commentary, I can tell you. You guys see things well in advance, and as you mentioned, Darcy, that was their playbook. That's their stable diet. That's the go-to. Boy, he couldn't have put that any better, Soakai. He could throw 99 of those, and he wouldn't have thrown it as best as he did that one. That was money. Now looking for the 2-pointer.
Inside run.
They give it to Yeah, they did too. They used Nakora on that occasion, couldn't get the extra 2 points, but 8 plays 6 in this, the final of the Colts division of the New Zealand Football Association. And it is the Papatoetoe Wildcats leading the Tamaki Lightning Colts 8-6. Look to the officials, I think they have called it half-time.
Yeah, half-time there. Good half. You've got to feel for the Wildcats defence. They're making a stand 3 times. Finally get in on the last.
Well, third time lucky, they say. And Connor, impressions of the first 2 quarters?
Yeah, the Wildcats defense is pretty strong. The offense is letting the Tamaki Lightning back into the game too often, though, so it'd be good to see them hold on to the ball and have some strong drives going.
Well, it is 8-6 here in Manurewa, the first of 3 finals here on Sky Sport Next. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. We'll take a short break here and we'll be back with more of the action. Stay with us.
So who'll score first? Us. Who'll win? Oh, us. And total points? Peace. Know your game? Get more out of it than ever before. Combine single bets on the same match with TAB's Same Game Multi. Now you're in the game.
Where do you want me? How are you? You're doing a great job. It's getting exciting out there.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Yes. I love
We're going to have a chat.
Yes, please.
Nice. Oh, careful.
Yeah, I know, right? Obviously, I'm not.
What have you done? Kia ora everybody and welcome into Sky Sport Next. It's finals footy here in Manurewa of the New Zealand American Football Federation. We've got the chairman, Andrew Fraser, who's alongside me, and it's a very important announcement. And Andrew, the TAB, is this where most of your income comes from?
Yeah, that's right. TAB are very significant contributors to us here at AFF, and for that we're very grateful.
How does it work?
So look, actually a little bit of every bet in American football globally comes back to support New Zealand American football and support and grow the game nationally. And the majority of that is through betting on betting in the NFL.
Well, I'd imagine that you're not going to be too happy with the next question because I'm a big San Francisco 49ers fan. If I bet on the 49ers, what impact does that have on you here in New Zealand?
Oh, mate, we're very appreciative of punters like you and for my beloved Carolina Panthers as well. Look, the fact of the matter is American football is actually quite an expensive sport with the helmets and other kind of safety equipment. So we really appreciate the impact of funding from TAB for that. As an example, earlier this year, we bought about $40,000 worth of helmets and other safety equipment to give to our clubs across the country. And you'll see that today on youth teams in our women's game and also the men's game today as well.
Let's expand the conversation because thanks to the TAB, but this is a game that's growing right throughout New Zealand, not just here in Auckland. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's right. So we've seen a lot of growth in American football in New Zealand over the past few years, both in Auckland, which is still our main area for that, but we've got leagues going in Wellington and Christchurch, and we've also got clubs in Turangi, in Nelson, the Nelson Bay Honey Badgers actually, and then also in Hawke's Bay as well. So we're really seeing growth of the game nationally.
It's a terrific sport. You've got to get in behind it. Andrew, your final thoughts?
Yeah, just a big thank you to the TAB and also punters globally around this supporting New Zealand American football. Just to reiterate the TAB message, never bet beyond your means and always bet responsibly. Also can't wait for a great day of games out here today as well.
Yeah, looking forward to the finals today and don't forget, back the 49ers. We're on Sky Sport Next. So lucky to be joined by Angela Kennedy. She is the Public Affairs Officer of the US Consulate General here in Auckland, New Zealand. And Angela, firstly, let's talk a little bit about you. I see the star, so firstly I see the hand as well. What have you done?
Oh my gosh, kia ora, first of all, and thank you for inviting us and American Football Auckland to have us here. I fell off a bike. I'm not a star athlete myself, but I'm so happy to be here. I'm from Texas originally, which you probably know is huge football country, and the culture of football is huge and part of who we are as people. So being here is making me a little homesick. I'm just so impressed and amazed by the athleticism I'm seeing on the field, the sportsmanship, the passion. It makes me feel kind of at home right now.
So does that mean you're a Cowboys girl through and through?
I am a Dallas Cowboys girl through and through. Yeah, happy to support them.
Well, they're one of the best teams, obviously, in the NFL. We know that, definitely. And they're a team that many New Zealanders support as well. But your job, I mean, tell me a little bit about your job and what you do with the consulate.
Absolutely. I'm the Public Affairs Officer at the U.S. Consulate here in Auckland, which is part of the wider U.S. mission to New Zealand, Samoa, Cook Islands, and Niue as a whole. What we do up here that's different is we have all of our consular services, all of our visas and passports come out of Auckland for the entire country. We also focus, of course, on commercial, business, and trade, as well as foreign policy issues. And what we do is we try to make that foreign policy just seem a little less foreign. We do that through promoting exchanges, whether that's exchanges of ideas, of people, of our culture. American football is an excellent example of how we can kind of promote the shared values that New Zealanders and Americans have together.
I'll tell you one of the great things, we love America, obviously, little old New Zealand here, and we certainly do love our allies in America. And the other thing that we love about America is this wonderful opportunity that you give to a lot of New Zealanders and Pacific Islanders in particular with these student scholarships. Tell me more about it.
Well, first, I mean, exchanges is two ways, right? So not only do Americans love coming here to New Zealand, we are now, for New Zealanders, the #1 destination for study abroad, which we're very proud of, beating Australia recently. So I would say we have a ton of different sports opportunities for students and for, just for people that want to come. But we have so many different ways that New Zealanders can both get an excellent education and a fun sports opportunities. We have 500, almost 500 New Zealanders in NCAA Division 1 and 2. And that actually per capita, New Zealand is the #2 top tier sending country in the world to the US for these Division 1s and 2s. But even beyond that, we have Kiwis studying in all 50 states in over almost 500 higher education institutions.
I've got a friend of mine whose daughter actually picked up a scholarship to go over to America, and she's absolutely thrilled about it. But how about people out there that are watching this and saying, how can I get my child into a scholarship? What do they need to do?
Yes, I mean, applying for a U.S. College is daunting. Believe me, I remember, I know. So we consider ourselves connectors, and we want to connect students with the information they need to make the most informed decisions for their future. And how we do that is through Education USA, New Zealand. You can find this information on our website, NZ, see I did the Z, nz.usembassy.gov, where you can find all of the information on scholarship opportunities. It's like a one-stop shop, study abroad, education advising. We also do a ton of different virtual and in-person information sessions to get people the right information officially.
Well, we're so proud to have you here, Angela. I hope you enjoy your time and that your hand mends as well, and enjoy the finals footy here today. And thank you so much to you and to the Americans for everything that you've offered us.
Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
So who'll score first? Us. Who'll win? Us. And total points? Peace. Know your game? Get more out of it than ever before. Combine single bets on the same match with TAB's Same Game Multi. Now you're in the game.
You guys going well, mate? Your coach's hat on for me and just sort of say to me what may have been said at the break. Firstly, from the Tamaki Lightning Colts coaches.
I think the Tamaki coach has been pretty happy with the way the defense is working, but I think they just want to get the offense moving a bit more. Just cut out the fumbles.
And Darcy, what the Wildcats have been talking about, we'll get onto that in just a moment. We'll just watch for the snap. Anthony Soakai, the quarterback, the running game, they go to it again. Does that man, Matai Nakota, picks up a couple of yards, taken down. It's now 2nd and 5.
We've got a flag on the play. It looks to be on the defense here, I believe.
So we got 12 on the field.
Yeah, 12 on the field.
You want to decline that penalty?
What do? They decline the penalty?
They should be accepting it.
Yeah. Wouldn't you accept it and go forward?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll make it 1st and 5.
Okay, so we have 12 on the field. Defense, 5-yard penalty, replay 1st down.
So 1st and 5 here in the 3rd quarter of the game. Go back to 1st and 5. As you can see in the graphic there, the Wildcats are on the defence. The Lightning Colts, the Tamaki Lightning Colts on attack. 1st and 5. We're into the 3rd quarter. And 2.5 played. The running game again. Nice read. Coming up and making a big tackle. It was an important one as well. Broke through the line, did the Wildcats player there, and it's Tommy Seal Jr., I think it is, in jersey 22. He did a great job getting off the line.
There's that man, Tommy Seal.
Second down.
Breaking that edge. He's not letting them run around the side. He's cutting down their run game completely.
That's his role, isn't it? Is to make sure they don't get outside him. Is that right?
He's got a really good first step. He's a much bigger man on the O-line, but he's managed to get around him, get some pressure.
Well, you need every single bit of strength, not only in the upper body, but also through the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. Anthony Soakai gets the ball. They may have jumped a little early there. The Wildcats, the ref umpires say no, the officials say no, and that's a loss in yards.
Third down, ball spotted.
Well, he's the captain of the team, and so you're spot on. Look at the jubilation. Boy, he gets excited. Does Kalfana. Timed it to perfection. That's why I thought that he had actually encroached in the end goal, in the line area there, but timed it perfectly. What do they do now? 3rd and plenty. Soakai look to throw. Get it back to the line. He may have got the first down just short, actually. Not by much. Now we're into the 4th down.
4th down.
4th and 2. They're not too far away from that line. Darcy, so that running game there, boy, he showed an explosive turn of foot again. Soakai. Here is the punt. It's been touched. Doesn't really matter too much. The ball is there and it's still alive. Picked up by Siaia. Nelly Siaia, jersey number 1 for the Wildcats. Knew that the danger was there. The ball was live. Gets his hands on it, and it's going to be Wildcats ball. And we've spoken about it in the 1st and 2nd quarter as well, Connor. That breeze, it hasn't really sort of died down much, has it? We'll keep an eye on a couple of players, Connor. Would love your input into it. And here's another run from the man who scored the touchdown. Wow, flexibility there from Sayadaya. He's a nice runner with ball in hand, isn't he? Like he looks for the lines and looks for the angles and where the blockers are up front. He's not urgent to try and get there. He just sort of takes his time, doesn't he? Yeah, they're going to go for the running game again. He gets up. That's a first down. And more. Lovely run again from Zachariah Sayadaya. Boy, he won't be buying any lemonade tonight. He'll be getting shouted all afternoon. What an effort he is putting in. And it's the guys in front of him as well, kind of doing their job.
Ball spotted.
Geez, he is impressive. You're spot on, guys, about the players to keep an eye out for, but do they start using the arm and looking for some of their wide receivers in Pattaya? And now it's time. Well, I thought he was going to pass, but he's not. He's going to run as Tui Lemu gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
I'm 6'5", and I was looking at some of these young kids when they were coming back after the half-time break. What do they feed them? Big boys. Tui Lemu throws the ball on this occasion, gets it 8 metres, gets closer to that first down. And brought down, nice reception.
First down.
First time that he's throwing too. So it is first down, gets there.
Ball spotted. First down.
What's it called? The cookout route? Oh, quick out. I thought it was a cookout. I was like, I'm all over that. I'm starting to get a bit hungry up here as well. The quick out. Okay. Well, bit of a juggle there from Tui Lemu. Does really well to get the ball back. Gets belted for his troubles as well. Boy, did not miss the first tackle. It was from Fahamokia. And then one of his teammates came over the top on Tui Lemu.
Second down.
You don't want to go down there. That's not a street you want to walk down. And it's Big Boys Alley, isn't it? Well, let's see if they can. It's second down. Still second and 10. Tui Lemu with the pass. It's caught by Pattaya. There's that man that I was talking about. Gets it and runs back into where the traffic is. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's picked up too many yards from it. It was a lateral pass. And the defense, nice read again. Players like Fahamokia, we've mentioned him on a number of occasions, wearing jersey 67, but also Vessels in shirt number 91.
I'm actually surprised that player stood there. I saw a block in the back of the screen. He's got through though. Playing within the game.
Third down.
Everything there, so it's a good play from the Wildcats, keeping them honest with the outside pass plays.
Third down. And third down, they give it to Sadaya, runs across the pitch, then finds a nice gap that opened up, gets close to the first down, but he's going to be short just. Not by much, there's a yard or two in it. Tui Lemu looks over and they can see that the sign there is fourth down, so
Fourth down.
of course they're going to go for it.
Good tackle there, but like Connor said before, this running back falls forward, so fights for every yard, so it's really hard to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll probably go for a read option here, use the QB and the running back, make the defense decide, and then just go whatever they don't go towards.
Well, as you mentioned, that's the luxury of having that, isn't it? Saidaya or Tui Lemu, the quarterback. Let's see who they choose And this really is read by the quarterback, isn't it? It's his decision.
Yeah, so he's going to be reading off that left end there. And now he's going to pull it. He's going to pass.
Well, he's looking, buying some time. They come looking. The pass is beautiful. Touchdown. Touchdown again. Steve Papatoetoe gets it done for Papatoetoe Wildcats. Their second touchdown of the match. And what about how calm is Tui Limu? You wouldn't play poker with the guy.
Touchdown.
Oh, goodness me. Stood around, waited, bided his time, and then delivered the money ball.
It's the fine details on these plays. He's taken 2 steps forward. It looks like a QB run play on the left, then pulls the linebackers in, and then he stepped back out, pulled that pass right down the middle of the field, sitting by the goalpost. That's beautiful call. Beautiful play, beautiful call from the coach as well.
Connor, you were in perfect position to see it.
Hit the snapper.
Well, here he is again looking for the 2 points. That is money again. 2 beautiful passes. Boy, he threaded the needle on that occasion. How did that ball get through that gap that was there? And this time it was caught by Jeffrey Saliva. They pick up the 2 points. And 2 from 2. 2 touchdowns, 2 two-pointers. And they now extend their lead 16-6. Darcy Williams.
Couldn't hope for more opening up the half, using that wind, coming down with a great drive. QB really showing some poise there. Good play calling, good all round effort. Momentum's really on their side now, so Lightning's going to need to put their energy to match it.
Well, they need Lightning, needs to strike in Manurewa in the middle of the day. In fact, it's the middle of the morning more than anything else, but the enthusiasm and just their energy, you get a feeling, Connor, that that's been the difference. It seems like the Wildcats have come out in the third quarter and really taken command. Well, I wish we had a replay of that ball there, Darcy. There was a defender that was there that went up and had his arms up in the air, and how Tui Limu managed to thread the needle is beyond me.
DN's come out with his arms up, so instead you can't throw it over top there. You've got to throw it almost like a sidearm. You've got a beautiful angle and a tight spiral there down to the receiver running that quick out again.
Well, he does everything, this guy. Throws the ball for touchdown. He also kicks for them. Does Raymond Tui Limu, who's going to get it underway. Possession back to the Lightning Colts. All ahead of them. They trail by 10. The couple to play in the third quarter. This, the final of the Colts competition for 2021. Looking for some blockers. It's been fumbled. Thankfully, one of his players was there to retrieve it, and that's good work from Samuel Lama.
Good hands from the big man, Samuel Lama there. Saved them the ball. Keeps the drive going.
They needed 130 Ks of weight to get down on that ball, and he gave them that. Lama getting the job done for them.
First down.
But they're into that breeze again that we've spoken about, and so look, we know that their coaches and Rob Gambolati and Shiraz Soisa, David Natuai, and also Matthew Hutchinson, they've got some good coaches there that I won't be panicking too much at this stage.
Yeah, great coaching team. I've played under all of them, played against half of them, and there's a wealth of knowledge over on that sideline.
Anthony Solkai, how does he respond? The quarterback left hand, quarterback looking to throw the first one and just wide of his target in Thomas Nan. He is quick for a little man, isn't he? Boy, he got covered some ground to get into that position, but the ball just overthrown.
Yeah, he's got a bright future in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up playing in the States. He's world-class speed and Sacred Heart first team boy, I believe.
Okay.
See that QB there rolling out with that play action again. He really wants to hit those corner routes. Only just missed him there.
Well, fellas, I can tell you that I just spoke with Angela Kennedy. She is the Public Affairs Officer for the US Embassy, the consulate. I'll get to her in just a minute after we watch this live play from Solkai. Now the running game. Lovely line right down the middle of the park. Beautiful footwork as well. That's a beautiful pickup. Boy, he showed some real skills. And that's a magnificent run from the young Matai Nakota.
First down.
Been waiting for Nakota to get going on those middle runs. That's what they open with when they get those DNs running wide. They open up those holes in the middle. That's their money right there.
Well, Connor, I'll be interested in your thoughts. Angela Kennedy told me that New Zealand now is the second country in the world to have as many scholarships and athletes in the States. Can you believe that when you talk about basketball, swimming, American football and the other scholarships that they offer?
Well, yeah, that's big. I mean, we got a lot of boys going through the system over there. It's good to see the game growing over there and getting a lot of boys getting those opportunities in the States. So it's great education, great way to play some footy.
Well, that's the whole thing too, Darcy, isn't it? They get the
Who
education.
win? Us. And total points? Know your game? Get more out of it than ever before. Combine single bets on the same match with TAB's Same Game Multi. Now you're in the game.
First down, Lightning. Second down.
Fakes, holds, looks for a runner, runs himself. Now Sorokai gets outside the first, looking to try and beat the second tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage and just picks up a couple of yards. Boy, he was in trouble there. Deep back in the field, but he got out of jail.
He's got out of jail. He's done a lot of work to pick up a few yards. Was that man again, Samuel? Was it Cephalino Lama comes across with a huge crackback at the end of the play there. Lights out hit right at the end.
Boy, if I saw some of those big boppers running after me, I'd be getting the skates on as well.
Got to have your head on a swivel out here. You blink for a sec, you'll catch one on the side of the head.
Head on a swivel. Good awareness from Sorokai. Still 3rd and 9, looking to throw the ball now. Sorokai looks down the right-hand side, then runs left. Now, lovely little pass over the top taken by Swart. Swart is barreled. He is monstered from Kalfana. Oh, welcome to my world.
See that one on Smashton, bro?
Kalfana on Swart.
4th down.
Good hit there, but good on him holding on to the ball. He's taken that shot. He's taken that shot in his stride and stood right back up. You got to love it as a receiver.
There's the pats on the head to the captain of the Papatoetoe Wildcats, Ala Kalfana.
They're going to go for it again here. They're not going to use their kicker.
4th down. 4th down.
Oh.
Flags flying everywhere.
Encroachment. Defense.
Encroachment.
5-yard penalty.
Another one.
Oh,
First
that's
down.
a coach killer. That's a first down. That's easy yards. That is a coach killer. Just jumping the gun early to get off the gate.
That's Coach Shiraz coming on the field. Tell him to go on Tuesday. I mean, he's going on the second snap count. Managed to pull them offside and snap the ball. Free first down. The drive keeps going. Good coaching from the Lightning. Coach killer for the Wildcats, as he said.
Oh, wow. Absolutely. But they're in good field position here, the Lightning Colts. They trail by 10. First and goal really now in the quarter. Beautiful again. Coming up off the line. Shirt number 38. Yes, it was Uhila again.
Okay.
Made a few big tackles
Second
this game.
down.
He's got a great pursuit, and he's a nice low tackler there. Gets his pads low, cuts him at the legs. It's good to see.
Nice play there, Connor.
Yeah, beautiful tackle. Clock's starting to run a bit. 2nd and goal now, so going to see a big play.
2nd and goal. Desperate, they need to score next to stay competitive. Soakai gets the snap, looks to throw the ball, looks for the big frame, and no.
It's going to be incomplete there. Couldn't pull it in quite.
3rd down, incomplete pass.
Tell you who was open, and I'm going to say it again, is that Charlie Kautai was open again. The big frame of the 20 man wearing jersey number 22 was just in the backfield.
Yep. Yeah, I like to see them stretch the field with these receivers and really use that one-on-one there. But that corner out there looks to be doing a good job on them.
Soakai again with the count. 3rd and goal. This the biggest play for the team. Gets away from the first. The Soakai. Now he throws. There he is. That man. He's got it. Finally. Someone's listening. Charlie Kautai. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
He caught it. He caught it. Finally used that length. Put it up there. Let him make a play.
Oh, Connor, this is what we wanted to see. Have a look at the route and have a look at the throw.
Yeah, Soakai, beautiful with his feet, throwing on the run. Just a beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Great play.
Boy, if I had a target like that every day of the week, I'd be looking for him, and if I couldn't find him, I'd still throw it to him.
People don't realise how hard that is as well for a left-handed QB, rolling to his right, throwing across the body. That's a tough pass. It's an unnatural movement. He's done great to put it on the spot there.
Maybe that's why he hasn't used him as much, as you mentioned there. Nas, maybe that's the explanation, but boy, he put it on a dime. They're going to go for the 1 point.
They've broken the huddle with 12 players there on the offense. I think that will be 5 yards heading backwards for the Lightning.
Wow, they've got the breeze, and so that's not going to be a problem with regards to the strength. It's just a matter of the direction of the ball, though, and during that we got to see one of the players from the Lightning as well, and Samuel Lama. He was a bit slow to get up and get to the sideline. Wow, this is interesting, going for the 1 point.
They are going to go for the 1 point, and I think it's a good strategy here. They're in the wind. They've got a kicker that can kick a field goal. Put some 3 points down, 1 possession game. Could be a good move.
Okay, let's see how the accuracy is. Let's see how the hold is.
It's been blocked.
Well, blocked, then they couldn't. Soakai tried to pick up and go, but
unsuccessful.
It has been blocked. So score remains Papatoetoe Wildcats 16, Tamaki Lightning Colts 12.
Xavier George there coming through, breaking through the line, getting that block with the honeypot, I think. Took it right to the belly.
Oh,
good on him.
It's ebbed and flowed this game, and it's been everything that we would have expected in a final between these two top teams. Showing a lot of character, showing a lot of maturity, showing a lot of class of these young athletes here in the final of the 2021 New Zealand American Football Federation. And if this is a sign of what the future has, New Zealand's in good health.
You were talking about their size before. We turned up in week 1 to play the Wildcats, and I thought this was their Prems team. These boys have got some serious size.
You got told that was the Colts.
Yeah, couldn't believe it.
How do they respond? The Wildcats have just conceded a touchdown. They were able to block with the 1 point conversion, and now they're going to get possession back.
Both games earlier in the year decided by 1 score. 2 close games, and so it's good to see another 1 possession game here today.
Wow. They've saved their best for last too. This has been a terrific advertisement of American football at this grade. Zach Blackham, the man with the kick, on-field kick, and it's a nice kick, but that breeze will take it all the way. And here he is, Sadia. Zachariah Sadia Brings the ball back to around the 28-yard line. And 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Shifty return there. He's done well to get those yards. Wasn't much going.
Ball spotted, 1st down.
Check it out, nasty coach, who number 15 is.
Okay, so that's an injury timeout.
And Breeze just getting a little stronger as well. Sadia, Saliva, and jersey number 4, one of the wide receivers. Their quarterback is Raymond Tuilemu.
Number 15.
Up in the front line, there's some big boys with Jerry Mataya. Also in jersey 73, Unai Lavia. All on the offense. And also one of the wide receivers is Steve Papatoetoe, who scored one of the touchdowns earlier. So plenty of class.
Ball spotted, 1st down.
Oh, wow.
That's a great sack, isn't it?
67, split the edge there. They've got a trap play, pitching it to the tight end or that fullback coming across the field, and he's killed that play on his own. Huge play.
Fahamorkia OJ. Of course it is. It's an OJ play. Boy, he ragdolled him. Have a look at this. Sit down, young son, he says.
2nd down.
Just getting clarification that jersey 15 is actually Vincent for the Wildcats. Didn't have a number or didn't have a name for him at the start of this game, and so thank you to the, in fact, thanks to our man Connor for going down and getting from the coaches. Now they look at play here, and Saliva goes running from one side to the other. Then the Jenk gets some valuable yards. Boy, he had no right to gain the yards that he did. What a run from young Jeffrey Saliva.
Things getting a bit testy down there. We've got a flag after the play.
Another flag's just been thrown as well, so looks like the GP with all the flags that have been flown. More than an American football game.
You don't want to see any fights out there, but you do want to see this kind of energy, this competitiveness going into the last few minutes of the game.
Almost as many flags as there was at the Viaduct a few days ago when Team New Zealand won the America's Cup.
That's right.
Well, they're young men, they're athletes, they're competitive, they're in pads, they're playing for the pride of their jersey, for their club and for their name, their family. So you can understand them getting a little bit testy, but spot on, Darcy. The last thing we want to see is foul play and also stupid play, things that are going to cost your team valuable yards, possession, or in fact suspension.
Exactly. There's a lot to play for here, but discipline wins games in American football. Penalties at 15-yard, unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike conduct. They can lose your game out here, so they've got to stay disciplined.
Let's see what the umpire has to say. We'll listen in.
Okay, there's 2 penalties on the play. So 2 dead ball fouls, they're going to offset. We have an an unsportsmanlike conduct, number 4. And then we had a pitch invasion by Lightning. That's also an unsport on the bench. Those 2 penalties offset. It'll be 3rd down at the spot.
So the penalties offset. Saliva, who was the man that was running with the ball, who went lateral, unsportsmanlike conduct, he started it. And so they offset the flags, or the towels rather, are picked up, put back in the pockets where they belong.
Ball spotted.
And now it's 3rd and 5. Tuilemu shows one way, gets the other, then it's been bobbled but picked up by Patea.
Wow.
Great defense coming in from the Lightning Colts. They got off the line so quickly. This has really energized them.
The momentum is shifting here in this game. That Lightning D-line really getting some pressure there. The fumble didn't help. They've lost a lot of yards there. They're going to have to pump this away. Going to give Lightning the ball back.
Just on that, Connor, sometimes little things like that in the game can really either energise a side or it works against them, and it seems like it really has worked for the Lightning Colts.
Oh, for sure. It's really loud down here on the Lightning side. I think, it's good to see the boys getting heated up. Good game so far.
4th down, they're going to kick. Here he is. The punt is a good one into this strong breeze. The fair catch has been called, and that is late. Boy, there's a flag that has to come in there. That's late. Didn't need to be charged. The whistles are going everywhere. I think it might have been Vincent in jersey 15.
Bit of confusion there. I wouldn't take that too personally from the Lightning. I don't think he's seen him throw the hand up for the fair catch, and he's made what he thinks is a legitimate tackle.
Fair enough. Gabriel Thackham was the man that caught the ball. And haven't heard anything, although the officials are meeting, and so we'll get clarification from the on-field official shortly. Here it is.
He has been hit on a fair catch there, so it should be 15
Okay, we've
yards.
got a false start. Offense. There's 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Well, it's an offside.
Yeah, so someone's jumped on the Wildcats before the punt, which means that whole play was a dead play effectively. So they're going to have to repunt the ball.
Okay. It could have been a blessing.
Got a feel for the Lightning with that call there, because they would have been in pretty good field position. But they're going to get another chance at a return, so we'll see what they can do.
Tell you what, it was a lovely spiraled kick into a very strong breeze here. I was amazed at how much distance he was able to put on it.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, the wind looks like it's picking up a bit down here, so we'll see what the second punt looks like.
Well, let's see if he can repeat it. Tuilemu, the kicker. Just getting the players back on the field again. I think some of them hadn't heard what the official had said about the original infringement. How many players have we got on the field? Just doing a quick count.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. So into the final 2 minutes of their season for 2021. Is it going to be a Wildcats night or Lightning? Big moment.
A little bit of confusion here from the teams. Lightning have got to send back a punt returner, because this is going to be a punt. Right now they're sitting with 2 safeties.
Ball spotted, 4th down.
Now they're going to drop back, but it's come off the side of the foot.
Well, still a net gain, I'd imagine, to Lightning, with the Papatoetoe Wildcats kicking into a very strong breeze. Couldn't connect as he did on the first occasion. And maybe a fair result of where we've ended up here. Had the 2-minute warning, Darcy, and so what can Anthony Soakai produce?
I mean, it's what you dream of. You know, you're on tape. Game's in your hands. 2-minute warning, game-winning drive. This is what you dream for as a QB.
Well, he's got the ball and he's got the match in his hands. As jersey number 12 for the men in blue, Anthony Soakai, terrific young athlete. The snap, and now he offloads to Nakota. Nakota finds a seam right down the middle. Beautiful run. Gets first and 10 and plenty more. Beautiful run from Nakota.
Big fan of this running back. Really big. I would like to see him get some more inside runs this game, but when he has got it, man, he's really shown he's shifty. Patient runner.
Picks up 30 on the run there, Connor. Beautiful execution. Great call.
Yeah, great play. Good to see them not rushing the drive, getting something going first, and it just happens to work really well for them. So we'll see maybe get a pass off in this one with the wind behind them.
Well, I'll call it early, fellas. I'll go to Kautai again, the big receiver out wide in jersey 22. He's been stunning for me. But they're going to play the running game again. It's Nakota, picks up 6, 7, 8 metres, 8 yards on the line there. Now brought down in the defensive tackle of Saliva.
There might be a fumble here. Ooh, it's going to be the ref's call whether the ball's come out before his knees hit the ground. I think it might have.
So what are they saying here?
They're waiting for a call. It's going to be Wildcats ball.
Wildcats ball, so it is a fumble.
Wow.
Big play there. Nakota running And it's some real ambition, but then just been taken to the sideline and the ball was stripped, was
Down
it?
Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might have been the corner. It might have been Raketi. I'm not too sure who stripped it there, but I think he's the one that's come up with it at the end. And that is could be a game-icing play there for the Cats.
Still time here for the Lightning. If they can do some good defensive work here in the early downs. And now Tuilemu calls for it, gives it to that man again.
Oh, fumble.
Zakaria just stepped out of play, did Zakaria. Saadaya.
He's fumbled it there, and the ball's come out with a nice friendly bounce and right back into his hands. He wanted to get down infield to keep the clock running. He's run out accidentally, which will stop the clock for the Lightning. Looks like they've called a timeout anyway.
Yeah. The Lightning bringing on some lightning as well. Some of the players that were getting much needed rest and recovery. Sione Koka Jr. has been replaced, and OJ Fahamokia is back on there. Sefalino Lama will return to the front line. Great blockers, and Blackham is out there. Walkinshaw, we haven't spoken much about, but he's been there or thereabouts. And now in this, what's been said with the Papatoetoe guys, what will they be wanting to do here in the final minute of the game?
Yeah, they want to get those inside runs going. Make sure they get tackled or go down infield. You can't be running out here and just basically eating up that clock. Lightning got a few timeouts in hand, so they want to get them to use those, and then they're going to try and get a first down. First down here will ice the game.
Of course, for running out means that stops the clock, so you don't want to stop the clock if you are the Wildcats. You want time to continue, right?
Yep. So don't be surprised if you see run plays here. They'll be risking it to pass it, because if it goes incomplete, that also stops the clock.
Coaches out, water
just
out.
Explaining for new viewers to the sport of American football. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here from beautiful Manurewa and lovely South Auckland. It is the Wildcats in the red,
second down,
leading by 4 points into the second down, 2nd and 8. Tuilemu goes running. He's a running quarterback, gets up towards that first mark, and there's a flag as well that's been thrown. In fact, there's a couple of flags out on the field. Nice run by the QB to get the first down, but we'll just have to look now. Some of those flags came flying in very early as well, Das.
Yeah, those flags on an outside run play usually suggest a hold, so I wouldn't be surprised if this comes back on the offense and they get moved back a bit.
Took some time off the clock there. That was running for at least 8 seconds.
So we've got a block in the back. Number 3 offense.
Yeah,
that's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
So it gets returned to the original spot, and the penalty of 10 yards towards their own
10.
Goal line. That is costly.
It is. It is. It was a great run to be negated there. It's a shame.
So block in the back. Yes, wow, you saw those flags flying there. You knew that the officials in every angle that they've got had spotted something.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, if you're blocking someone off the ball, you've got to get them in the front. You've got to be able to basically see the numbers on the front of their chest. If you can't see the numbers, you're usually blocking them in the back, which is going to be called.
Called early by all the officials. 2nd and plenty. Tuilemu, the running game again. Saadaya gets on the outside. Just holds and does exactly what you said as well, Darcy. Didn't want to run towards that sideline. Wanted to make sure that he held onto the ball and took the tackle.
Yeah, 2 hands around the ball, nice and safe there. Go down, kill the time. Smart play.
It's interesting though, Connor. They're bringing on Ala Kalfan, the captain there in shirt number 9. He's brought a lot of energy to this side. Well, both of you have been saying exactly that. Nothing silly, but boy, that's not what the opposition will be thinking. They'll be looking for a strip or any way that they can try and get their hands on the ball, right?
Yeah, Lightning want to tackle low here, hold them up and let the boys come in to try and rip it out. Yeah, they brought the captain on at running back here. From the defense, he usually playing in that linebacker spot, so
That was my surprise, I say, whether they brought him on, but he is the captain, and so
Coach is out, water out.
he probably called it himself. I could hear him on the sideline down below us sort of saying, just hold on to the ball, fellas, hold on. So maybe he's taking it upon himself that he wants to make sure that he closes out this game.
Ball spotted, third down.
All right, so if Lightning stop the ball here, they may get the ball back on a punt.
That's what they'll look for. They give it to Kalfana, the captain. Kalfana beats a couple, now goes running, ball in one hand. Kalfana still staying strong, gets it done, gets the first down. That's the most important thing, is the first down. That means they get another set. 1st and 10, what a captain, what a run.
Big time play there from the cap. Comes on, ices the game on his own 2 feet. That's what you want to see from your captain. I think Lightning will use their last time out there.
Half.
What a play, but what a call from either the coach or the captain to bring on someone like that. We'd seen that Saidai had done a lot of running from that position, but as you say, he's not used to being used in that running position, is he, Kalfana? He's more of one of the defensive players.
Yeah, middle linebacker. He's the one that made that really good break through the O-line before, so he's making plays on both sides of the ball. And don't know how old he is, but if this is the last Colts game, then what a play to remember his Colts career on.
Well, he may have, as you say, the term iced it. I'm of a different generation. I have no idea what that means.
Ice in the game. You get that first down at the end. No timeouts from the Lightning. They're looking pretty safe.
I got jackets in my wardrobe that are older than you two guys, so that's what I'm saying. All this new young vernacular that I hear, I'm just like, iced it. I don't know why that. Anyway, so he iced it.
He's iced it.
I got shoes older than you two. Well, can they just play it out? Can he just take a knee here, 2-11? Surely they can just play the clock out. Kalfana is still on there. He'll be saying, give me the ball. And that's exactly what they do. They just pass it to the captain and say, go to work. The skipper with the leap over the top. Picking up some yards. Close to that first down. He's picked up about 8 on the play. There's still time to play. Looking at the officials as they look now, 2nd and 2. Kalfana should have put a cape on the back of him. Look at him fly. Oh, he's brought some energy. The sideline's going crazy. Over the plate.
Game. Finished in style from the captain. Well done.
Well done. The Wildcats win the season of 2021. There is the jubilation. This is how much it means to them. The Papatoetoe Wildcats get it done. And what a play from Ala Kalfana, their captain. Came on at the crucial time when it was needed. Did everything required. And just enjoy the moment.
From before the first whistle, you know, with the chance, the way they came out, they had the energy. They managed to sustain it pretty much throughout the game. Defense really stood up.
Standout players for you for the Wildcats, Stas?
Oh, you got to go with the captain there. The way he's finished that game. Happy with the QB, the way he's managed to hold the ball and run, and just that whole D-line really.
So they've got it done here. Papatoetoe Wildcats are your champions for 2021. They've beaten the Tamaki Lightning by 16 points to 12. That's a wrap, fellas. Shot. Iced it. So easy.
future for New Zealand. It's great.
How we doing?
Huh?
He's worth it, mate. So you're here for the whole day now?
They do that, right? They mic up players on the field, you know, like.
What was that? I've just arrived back, so nothing.
Cool. We're going to do the presentation.
Two coaches of the MVP. Where we are. You're right for a moment, just show James where he is. Yeah, that's cool.
Did you get the trophies or?
You got the ladies that got the trophies just over there.
Oh, cool.
That'll be Dottie and Candace. Dottie's the short one, and Candace is the taller one.
We're doing it over there then.
No, well, no,
Where?
here because of the microphone one.
Yeah.
You're down here with winning head coach Freedom. It's been a long season. How do you feel about that one?
Feeling good. Yeah, no one deserves it more than this team. They worked really hard in the whole off season, the whole season. I'm just happy for them. Yeah, no other team deserves it more than them.
What were some key plays that you thought stood out today?
Our defense definitely carried us in that first half. We spent most of that second quarter in our own end. They pulled through for us. Our offense as well. Our offense, we knew that we were better than their defense. It came down to execution. But yeah, definitely that first half that belongs to our defense, and then our second half, our offense came through, scoring more touchdowns. So yeah.
Maybe give a shout out to some of the players that you thought really played well.
Oh man, my brother, my younger brother, number 9, middle linebacker, Ala Kaufana. He promised me that he'll get this championship, and to see it come to, oh man, I just got so much love for him. And also my QB, Ray Tuilimu. Yeah, he's been just awesome. And they've been sponges, just soaking it up, all the plays and everything that we had to give. And yeah, it's been awesome.
You enjoy it, eh? You go celebrate. Congratulations. Yeah, down here with Captain Fantastic, Ala. A great game from you. How do you feel?
Oh, man, amazing. It's a great feeling when you win. Yeah, man. Love the feeling of winning. Yeah.
Fair enough. You made a few good plays on defense coming through the line there, and then put you into the end to seal the deal. How did that feel?
Oh, man. I just knew I was just born for this. I just knew when we needed a big play that they can count on me, just show the team that's why they chose me as their captain, that I can take lead and be the leader. Yeah, man.
You even had a beautiful hurdle out there, eh? So what were some of the key plays for the game today, you reckon?
Probably our defense, mostly just stopping them because, man, our defense locked in. And, yeah, man, just our defense. All of our defense plays, man, I think, even though we gave up a couple touchdowns, but, we bounced back. And we didn't let that bring us down to where we stopped. We kept the momentum going. But, yeah, man.
So you've been named the MVP for this game. How about give a shout out to some of the other players that you thought played really well today?
Man, there's no I in team, so there's no single player to give a shout out to. It's just my whole team. We did this as a team. We all bounce off each other's energy. You know what I mean? There's not just one player that leads us and we just wait for him. We're a great team all around. So yeah, just all my Wildcats Colts. So yeah.
And that's why they call him Captain Fantastic, eh? It's been a great season from you guys. Congratulations, MVP once again. Awesome.
Yeah, what a terrific performance from the Wildcats, and well led by their captain, Alec Alfana. Really stood up at the crucial times, and this is what it means to them. This is why we love sport. It unites, it brings people together, and it has been a terrific performance from both these two teams. And the Wildcats are your 2021 champions and the New Zealand American Football Federation. Thanks for your coverage, or thanks for your participation and for viewing. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage. More to come as we continue with finals footy here on Saturday on Sky Sport Next.